Welcome back. I just wanted to let you know, last week we focused on some exercises that were great for your posture, that help to increase the tonality of your butt, increase the rounded shoulders to help bring them back, and get your ankles and calves moving, so hopefully you can walk and run better as you get more active. So today what we're going to focus on is some core exercise that is also going to help your posture. You hear core, that word, used all the time. And by definition, my definition, one by the textbook, is everything but your arms and legs. So what does that mean, everything but your arms and legs? Well, that means all the muscles that innervate or connect into your spine, into your hips, into your pelvis, that help to stabilize that so that your arms and legs can move stably off of. So when you're doing something like walking or running and something more active that requires momentum from the legs and the arms, your core needs to be stable to get efficient movement. So today we're going to focus on some core exercises that is going to help you build better posture and move better in the future. So first one we're going to do is a drawing in maneuver with an opposite arm leg reach. So the drawing in maneuver is using the abdominals, the transverse abdominals. They are like a weight belt or a corset, and they help to stabilize that. So if you can picture a weight belt or a corset and think about how that stabilizes that area of your abdominals, that's what we're going to do here. So you want to arch your back, you want to tuck it under, and then you want to find the middle between the two. When you find the middle between the two, that's your neutral hip position. We want to maintain that. We want to brace the abdominals. We don't want to suck in, because sucking in is not going to contract the muscles of the core of that lumbopelvic hip complex. What you're going to do is brace, as if somebody was going to punch you in your stomach. You brace those abdominals and you hold it there, and you hold it there until you can hold it for 30 seconds without a problem. Once you're there for 30 seconds, a progression to brace is take one arm out and hold that there for 30 seconds. And then transition. Hold that arm out for 30 seconds. Then you can go in just with a leg and not change the body. So your body wants to maintain that posture the entire time. And then switch. When you're in this tripod position, you want to keep equal pressure on all three contact points of the ground. Now, to progress this and make it more challenging, you're going to go into an opposite arm leg reach. Now this one here is the most challenging of all those, because you have two contact points now and you have to maintain that braced position. That is where your stability is going to be coming from. This is an awesome exercise to do every day. You can do it 2, 3, 4 times a day. It really has no bearing on breaking muscle tissue down and having to rebuild it. Remember, these are muscles that are going to help stabilize you. Now the next exercise we're going to do is a side plank. So a side plank is an awesome exercise to work the area otherwise known as the love handles. So your external, internal obliques that provide a lateral or frontal plane stability. This is a stability that is really common for people who are more athletic and move side to side, but also people who run, because we lose a lot of energy from side to side when we run. So we want to be stable in this area. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start from the knees. We want to make sure the knees are lined up with the hips and that the elbow is lined up with the hips. So when we raise our hips off of the ground, our knee, our hip, and our shoulder elbow are in alignment. I put my hand here on the hip, or I can raise my arm up and look through my hand. Okay, this is a very challenging exercise for your love handle area. Okay, holding for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds will be a good number to be able to use. And then you go into your side. On the other one, hold this here. And then quickly, a progression to this is doing it from your legs. So if that becomes too easy after 30 seconds, you can go ahead then and lift up from your leg and hold this position here. Make sure your hips are lined up with your heels and your hip and your elbow are all aligned as well. So these are core exercises that you can do every single day, that you can do several times a day, that will help to build that core stability so that you can move free of pain. This is Steve Jordan, and I want you to have a healthy, fit, and a day full of activity and vitality. and we'll